Well, I'd planned to hike up the petrified forest today, but it's been raining all the way from Payson to here. And it's going to be too muddy, I'm almost sure. They moved the visitor center from where it was to the Painted Desert Inn. They're doing some construction. It's going to be there for a couple years. I was just in there though, and I saw the famous petroglyph that I'd never seen before. So I thought I'd go back to the car and get the camera, and I'll go ahead and take a picture of that. There it is. You know, it really existed, and it is a real petroglyph. It says so right here. I'll take a picture of that. See the washes, the big washes are full out there. Normally completely dry. So it's too wet for me to go out there today. Well, I'm here a week later. Exactly a week later. It's a nicer day. Well, it's been raining a lot this week. You can see it's dry down here now. There's some nice petroglyphs on that rock down there, but I'm not even going to go down there. It's an area that's full of good stuff. But I'm going to concentrate on trying to find stuff I haven't seen before. Well, here's some little marks. Gotta move and get my shadow out of the way, I guess. That's really very old, completely repatinated. That's a newer one. You can see I'm sort of looking at them sideways. Their feet are to the left. That's a couple of people. And there's some other ones here. It's nice to see something. Get started. I like the dot pattern there. Looks like there's a little shelter down there. Go have a look. Well, I'm not seeing anything in here yet, but there's a little passageway. Looks like to another room by the way out. And I'll just walk down there. Well, it is a nice shelter, but I don't see anything in it. So I'll keep looking. Well, that shelter's brought me down the hill, and there's some nice marks on this rock. Look at that. I think, oh, at 4 toes, I think that's a mountain lion. And you can see the claws, by the way. And here we go. Bit repatinated. We got some lichen growing, but that asterisk or sun. That's a little upside down guy, I think, and a couple other small people. That's bear track with 5. That's bear track with 5. Well, I came back up the hill a little bit because I wanted to get a look at the backside of the rock I'm leaning against. And I just took a quick peek, and there's something on it. So catch my breath, and now let's go see it. Here's the big rock, and look what we got here. That is a classic Kachina Hopi, one of the Hopi masks that are not so uncommon around here, but that's maybe the best one I've ever seen. Wow. And there's some smaller stuff below. A couple coyotes and a person. turkey track and probably a bear track. Here's a guy with some claws. Another guy with a line over his head. That's probably a bear track. And there's some stuff over here. I'll get some other pictures. Well, those are pretty nicely made little feet. And a squiggle with an arrow. Something you see now and then. Look at the quality of that work though. Look how small it is. And then there's these guys over here. And the mask up there. And there's a 5-toe track way up high. Well, I pulled my binoculars out and I can see a pretty good glyph up there on the dark, just up at the top there on the cliff band. So we'll go up and get a picture of that one. That's a pretty nice one. Looks sort of like a spiral with snake eyes. And next to it is this little fella. And there's a foot. Just along the cliff band. What's that? Is that pottery? Yes, it is. Just plain pottery, but first piece I found. Well, I've come back down to the bottom, and I'm thinking there's got to be some petroglyphs here that I've seen before. I suspect on that face that we can't see. Let me try to get a better. Yes, that's the one I was thinking was up there. That's quite a string of deer up there, or bighorns. I don't think I'll try to get any closer. I have some nice pictures of this one I posted in various videos before. But from here I also see one just down there. Well, that's a flute player. And the guy above him is a little strange. Looks like he's shooting a ray gun or something. Here's a bunch of dots arranged almost in a square. It's a 1905 inscription. And some other things up here. Looks like this rock has shifted onto it since those were made 800 years ago or so. Well, there's some little guys down there too. We'll get closer to them. Variety of things. You see they go all the way up there. There's a dotted squiggle. I've just crawled through a little hole here, and when I come out there's a petroglyph on the wall. Maybe a little circle further down. There's a lot of rocks. It's hard to walk up high. There's a lot of gaps and cliffs and steep, slippery stuff. But I'm going to try to get up high again. There's a couple. So we got a fat guy there with a skinny guy next to him. Looks like a foot and a little curlicue. Little snake. Trying to see if I'm going to exit to the top. I'm not sure if I can. I can probably get out this way. Yep, I made it. I'm no climber. I saw one down there. And right there. Not going to go down there, that's too hard, but let me see if I can get a little closer picture. Oh, and I just noticed another big one down there that I missed. Look at that big circle down there with some structure in it. I need to get a close-up of that one too. I brought my super zoom camera today, so see if I can do a little better with these far away ones. That's pretty nice. I don't think that's a kachina, although it looks a bit like a mask. There are also some on that big face down there. There's the one that's like a big 3D cross. I've seen that attributed to birds of prey or raptors before. Could mean that. And there's some other things on the right side which I can't quite make out. Looks like a pattern. I may have to try to get down there, particularly since I see some just right over here, which I think I can get to pretty easy. A bit tricky getting down, but I made it. I'm not quite sure what that guy is with the 4 sets of arms. It almost looks on the left, that could be, if he's sideways, it could be a head with earrings. But it's certainly, I can't say that's a person. There's a little snaky thing above that. There's a little sort of solid squiggle. And that guy's faded in the corner there. I'm not sure what he is. There's a little asterisk / star up here. That's sort of an abstract pattern. I can't tell what it is. Over here, that looks like an animal. Well, let's concentrate on these last two, because the bottom one is certainly a mountain lion. Long tail, claws. And the thing above it is very interesting with the segmented body and legs. It's probably a centipede. I've never seen one that looks quite like that, though. Anyway, pretty nice. There's another interesting one down there. Not going down. Not easy to get down. I've seen a few of these. Take a picture of this one. They look like manhole covers, don't they? Look at that. Perfectly round. Let's see, it's I believe they're basalt accretions or concretions. Oh, I'll look it up. But that's very cool. That's something you expect to find in nature. I'll show you how big it is. My foot. It's big. This one I know. This one I recognize. Got a nice black background. And a nice spiral. Sort of a star figure. A couple of them. Sort of an abstract curved lines. We've got a lizard. Maybe a spiral made with a snake head. A ghost, like a 4-toed foot. Some more little guys. Some hash marks, or maybe tiny feet. A circle. Not so bad. Well, this is a nice one. It's you can't see it from below. You climb up above a big rock and you see it. It's got a lot of elements on the black face. The main one is that one with claws.
Might be a mountain lion. Hard to say. He's got, his nose seems a bit distorted or else overlaps with something. But that one's faded. Over here on the left, though, we can see a few little ones. Down below, maybe some older ones. Some more people, lizard man, possibly a coyote. Not too bad. We got a few glyphs over here. Pretty self-explanatory. We'll do this guy first. That seems to be very old. I can't really tell. Over here, somewhat later ones. Maybe a cat. Maybe a thunderbird. This is a nice one, I remember. Got some nicely made individual elements. It's a lizard man on the left, a little spiral, a little tadpole, and a skinny snake below it. A bigger spiral. A little bit of a rectangular spiral with some bit of a pattern. Not bad. Oh, and at the top, one of those. Not too bad. What's that one over there? Is it a turtle? It's quite fat. There's a lizard. He's got a long tail. I don't know. Turtle, or maybe a horned toad or something else. Well, I'm right at the edge where the park closes the area. You're not allowed to go into it. Well, there's a really fantastic petroglyph over there. I've shown pictures of it in some of my other videos. But a real beauty. I remember this one. This is a nice one. It includes inscriptions as well as petroglyphs. Here are the inscriptions, over 100 years old. And there's some nice petroglyph work. Look at this sort of, I don't know whether you call that a blanket pattern. I don't know, it looks like fraternity keys. I'm not sure. I sort of doubt if that one's ancient. This one probably is. I doubt if this one's ancient too. Looks too stylized. That might be. You know, people have been coming around here for a long time, and writing on it used to be more acceptable than it is now. That's a nice one. And just opposite is this one. That's hash marks there, are likely ancient. There's a foot. There's one up there. Rather unusual thing. Don't think I'll interpret it. It's an inscription under this one. I don't know, he may have made that thing too. Feet. And I think some sort of thunderbird object. An ungulate. Lizard man. That's a prayer wand, I think. What they call slab paho. This guy's a favorite. And there's a kachina mask down at this end. What's here? And down here. Interesting pair. There's a bunch of birds over here.